Ready for math today being Thursday, May 7th. Today in math, you need pages 303 to pages 304. We're going to be discussing today checking multiplication. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into our paper. Your example at in the box at the top of page 303. Sorry. Let's look at your instructions. To check multiplication, change the order of the factors and multiply. The products will be the same if you have multiplied correctly. That's the kicker there, huh? Remember, changing the order of the factors does not change the product. They're just twins. Remember, we have said if, 5 times 1 equals 5, then 1 times 5 equals 5. Doesn't change anything. They're just twins. They're just flipped. Okay, so I have worked the example there of 27 times 51. And I have my answer, my product is 1,377. So what they're saying for you to do today, to check, so you're going to do the problem twice. Do the problem twice, is you're just going to make a twin. 51 times 27. So 27's here, 51 is there. Just flipping them over. Okay? So let's look. I'm going to start in my ones place. I'll work this quickly. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 5 equals 35. Now, if you notice, my partial product is different. That's okay. It's okay. All right? All we're doing is we've put 51 on top, 27 on the bottom. But it's okay. Trust me. All right? So now let's move over to the 2, to the tens place. So we are initially saying here 51 times 20. We'll put my 0. 2 times 1 equals 2. 2 times 5 equals 10. Okay, so I'll add it up. And if you notice, my second partial product is different. That's okay. Let's see what we get. 7 plus 0 equals 7. 5 plus 2 equals 7. 3 plus 0 equals 3. 0 plus 1 equals 1. 1,377. The magic of numbers, right? So you're just, by checking, you're just flipping them over. So let's go ahead. You can go ahead and start on 1A, and I'll catch up with you in just a second. For number 1, your instructions say write the products, check your work. You're going to do each problem twice. Yes. All right, not bad. Here we go. You have 73 times 42. 1A. All right, here we go. I need a 2 table and a 4 table. 2 times 3 equals 6. 2 times 7 equals 14. My first partial product is 146. So slip over to the 2 here. I'll put my cover over the 2. And redraw my 4 here. There we go. We are saying 73 times 40 because it's in the tens place. 10, 20, 30, 40. Put my 0 in. 4 times 3 is 12. 2 plus 1. 4 times 7 is 28 plus 1 equals 29. And then we add. 6 plus 0 equals 6. 4 plus 2 equals 6. 1 plus 9 equals 10. 0 goes down, plus 1 goes up. 0 plus 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3. 3,066. All right, So now let's slip over in that little area beside and let's check. So we're just going to flip it over. The 42 will come first. So 42 times 73. Yep. So now we need a 7 and a 3 table. And let's start. 3 times 2 equals 6. 3 times 4 equals 12. Well, Miss Upchurch, that's not the same as, that's okay. That's okay. We've just flipped them over. It's going to be okay. So let's see what we get, all right? These are not supposed to match, per se. Let's go over to the tens place. Cover up the ones. 7 is in the tens place. So we are saying here 42 times 70, not 42 times 7. So I'm going to start with my 0 placeholder. 7 times 2 equals 14. 4 goes down, plus 1 goes up. 7 times 4 is 28, plus 1 is 29. And then let's see what we get. 6 plus 0 equals 6. 2 plus 4 equals 6. 1 plus 9 equals 10. Carry the 1. 0 goes down, carry the 1. 0 plus 2 is 2. Plus 1 equals 3. 3,066. Ta-da! There you go. Okay. I would like to do B with you because of the carrying. But if you don't need it, then you can fast forward over the work I'm getting ready to do, or you can pause it, work it, and then see what you get. It's completely up to you. So let's look at 1B is 67 times 35. So I'm going to need a 5 and a 3 table. Five times 7 is 35 equals 35. My 5, oh, sorry, it needs to be blue. Excuse me. My 5 goes down. My plus 3 goes up. 5 times 6 equals 30. 30 plus 3 equals 33. So my partial product is 335. Slip over to the tens place. We're saying 67 times what? 30. That's correct. Start with my 0 placeholder. 3 times 7 equals 21. 1 goes down. Plus 2 goes up. 3 times 6 is 18. Plus 2 equals 20. And then we add 5 plus 0 equals 5. 3 plus 1 equals 4. 3 plus 0 equals 3. 0 plus 2 equals 2. Put in the comma, 2,345. So now I'm going to start to check it. I'm going to start with 35 times what? 67, correct. We need a 7 table and a 6 table this time. 7 times 5 equals 35. My 5, wrote it wrong color again. Sorry. 5 goes down, plus 3 goes up. 7 times 3 equals 21. 21 plus 3 equals 24. So your first partial product is 245. So now let's slip over. 6 table. We're initially saying here we're saying 35 times 60. Right. We said That is 6 is in the tens place. 6 tens is 60. So 35 times 60. Put in the 0. 6 times 5 equals 30. 0 goes down. Oh, I forgot to mark out my other plus 3 goes up. 6 times 3 equals 18. Plus 3 is 21. So let's add. Let's see what we get. So your first partial product is 245. Your second partial product is 2,100. 5 plus 0 equals 5. 4 plus 0 equals 4. 2 plus 1 equals 3. 0 plus 2 equals 2. 2,345. Ta-da! Now please be careful. These problems are just like your division when you check. Don't just come under here and write the same number. That's not going to work. Make sure that your math is actually adding up to what you say it should. Now if you do the check and you don't have the same product, don't get discouraged and, just calmly go back through, grab your tables, calmly go back through your multiplication, your carrying, your addition, and just see, what happened. Okay? But don't make them equal. So I'll let you do 1C on your own. Number 2, solve the story problems. Mrs. Turner bought 8 quarts of vanilla ice cream and 3 gallons of chocolate ice cream for a party. How much did she pay if a gallon cost $3.75? Let's see. This is going to be obviously a conversion problem because we cannot add quarts and gallons together. So you're going to say, set it up as a problem, 8 quarts plus, how many gallons? 3 gallons equals, what are they asking you to solve for? Gallon. I'm just abbreviating. Right. So then you're going to set this up. You're going to bring your gallons under each. And you'll be ready to solve. Obviously, box goes here. Bring the 3 down, 1, 2, and 3, and solve. Once you get your answer, it says, how much did she pay if a gallon cost $3.75? So you're going to have to take what you solve for here and multiply times $3.75. 2B, Jaden, Braden, and Caden are buying a gift for their grandmother. The gift cost $38.67. If they share the cost equally, how much will each boy spend? So you're going to take the cost of $38.67 and divide by how many? 3. Correct. And it's money. So make sure you put your decimal point and dollar sign in. Number 3, divide by 12. It's from yesterday. Number 4, find the average and circle your answer, the quotient. Number 5, reduce to the lowest terms. Reduce means to divide. Do not divide by 1 over 1. Do not put just a whole number in that blank. Your answer is a fraction. Number 6, solve the measurement equation. Number 7, write the Arabic number. So if you need to go over your strategy of putting in the values over top and adding or subtracting, that'll be a good way to solve those. Number 8, circle the fractional part. Okay, so let's look at that super quick. Okay, you have 1/3 there for 8A, and you have your triangles. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you have 1/3 of 9 equals what? 9 divided by 3 equals 3. Yes, so you should have 3 circled there. Now look at B. You have 2/3. Okay. How many, what are those? 1, 2, 3, 4 hexagons? How many of those do we have? We have, they want you to circle 2/3 of how many? 12. Yes. Okay. Well, before we can figure out what 2/3 of 12 is, what is 1/3 of 12? 1/3 of 12 equals what? 12 divided by 3. 4. Okay. So if you have 1/3 of 12 equals 4, 2/3 of 12 would be 4 times 2 would be 8. So you should have 8 of those circled. All right. And I'll let you do C on your own. 3/4 of 8. 3/4 of 8. Okay. 1/4 of 8 would equal what? 8 divided by 4 equals 2. So how do you think you need to solve that? Going back to what I did right here. 1/3 of 12 equals 4. 4 times 2 equals 8. 3/4 of 8 equals what? 1/4 of 8 equals 2. 2 times 3 would equal what? Okay. All right, and then you have your brain booster. Number homework. You don't have to do that section. You don't. It's fine. I mean, that's all review, but you do not have to do the homework section. The Great Bear contains a group of stars known as the Big Dipper. All right. So I know that was a little bit longer with math. I did want to show you number 8 before we finished. So if you have any questions about math, just send me a note, a text, and I'll be glad to help you. When you're finished with math, we'll go into language.